Our next question is from Josh.
My wife and I are moving, and we are interested in the packing party concept. But the only way we've really seen it is when someone's living in their own house. And so we're curious, any tips, any suggestions, or kind of an idea that you guys have to make it successful when we're moving into a new place. It feels like the tendency when we move into a new place is just to unpack everything and find a home for it. And certainly there's some validity to that, but we're considering not unpacking everything. We'd just be curious, how would you guys go about doing the packing party concept of leaving things in the box until you need to use them with a new move?
This is the perfect opportunity to start over because moving day is the perfect opportunity to start over. It is a physical representation of life change. Now, Ryan, we were doing the Patreon live stream earlier, and you were talking about, I was 29 years old when I did that packing party, and I was kind of excited about it. But then if I had to do it now, maybe I would feel different. And then I pointed out to you that you've actually done a bunch of packing parties since then.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I think that the reason why I have that, I don't know if I'd want to do it now, is because we have moved so much. Mariah and I have been together 10 years. We have moved a total of, 6 or 7 times. And it is what it is. It takes us a little bit to find our spot in a city together. But regardless, I've kind of upgraded the packing party. So I don't know what you would call this. But what we do now is when we pack things up, we just start really questioning every single item, because the initial impulse when you pack up to move is just get the boxes open, get everything in there, get packed up as fast as you can. Where now we can kind of curate things as it's going in. And then yes, when we get to the new place, we do have a little bit of a packing party because it does take a little bit of time to unpack those things. But yeah, if you're thinking about doing a packing party, this is the perfect time to do it, Josh. Yes, totally great idea. When you get those boxes in the new home, leave them sealed up and see what you and your family, your household, what items they need. And yeah, give yourself 3 weeks. At the end of those 3 weeks, you get to decide what you do with the rest of the stuff in the boxes.
Yeah, and that's exactly how the packing party works. You can check out our last film on Netflix. It's called The Minimalists. Less is Now. Ryan walks you through his whole packing party, but that's it. You're pretending that you're moving.
Yeah.
But if you're not pretending, you're just moving, you're still doing a packing party. And it's really about slowly unpacking only the things that add value to your life over the course of 3 weeks. And then after those 3 weeks, you let go of anything that is still sitting in the boxes. And we did this in our last book. I Love People Use Things. I think we had 52 different individuals and families do their own version of a packing party. And so you could either do a one-room packing party. So you just box up, my bathroom's a real big problem area, or my kitchen's a real big problem area. And you unpack only the things you need over 3 weeks. Or you do a multi-room packing party. I really want to tackle the bathroom and our bedroom, or the closet and the attic, or whatever it might be. Or if you're really feeling adventurous, get your whole family to do a whole house packing party. You even cover up the furniture as though it's inaccessible. And then you unpack even the furniture or your comb or your toothbrush when you actually need them. Yeah. And it puts in perspective how many things we own that we never, ever use. And in fact, it's probably just getting in the way.
Absolutely. One thing I'll add is that a change in where you live is often correlated by a change in how you live. New places open the door for new possibilities. And so you can not only be intentional with your packing party as you're putting things into boxes out of your old place, can I live with less? But also as you're taking things out of boxes in that new space, how do those things resonate with the way you want to live in this new environment?
Yeah, I think that's important because something that added value before in a previous space may be clutter in your new space. We've seen that when we've changed studios before, and if we get more space, you actually sometimes need something different in that space that feels more appropriate. The thing that felt appropriate before feels inappropriate now. And if it feels inappropriate, well, that's a good sign to let it go. Did you enjoy this standalone Patreon highlight? If so, you can listen to full episodes of the Minimalist Private Podcast, available exclusively on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/theminimalists or click the link in the description. Your support keeps our podcast and YouTube channel 100% advertisement free.